Evidence was presented for 2 days before both lawyers made their closing statements to the jury. Rob met us upstairs when he was finished, and the jury had been given their instructions. A throbbing pulse raced through my temple, and I rubbed the bridge of my nose as I fought to stay awake. Rob checked his watch. Now we wait. Anyone hungry? There's a pub on the corner. I ordered a sandwich just to have something in front of me since everyone was concerned about my not eating. There was no way I could stomach food, but it was easier to listen to Rob talk to Heather as I pretended to eat. I hope they have an answer soon, said Mom. We don't want them to call us back too early. It's not a good sign, Rob whispered, munching on a chip. Short deliberations usually come back with an innocent verdict. It's the lengthy jury deliberations that have the guilty verdicts. It takes them longer to justify sending a man to jail than it does to set them free. Heather nodded in agreement. Rob's cell phone rang just as we paid. He raised his eyes in surprise and flipped his phone shut. The jury is back. Verdict is in. I checked my phone. The jury had only been deliberating for 3 hours. Everyone was allowed in the courtroom when they read the verdict, and I sat between Mom and Gina. Heather and Rob stood in front of us, and mumbled whispers continued until the jury filed into the courtroom. 2 women in particular stared at me without blinking for several long seconds. They didn't smile or offer any signs of encouragement. Gina squeezed my hand. This is it, she said, when the judge walked in. The judge never smiled or looked up. She moved her cloak over her chair and shifted papers around on her bench. Has the jury come to a unanimous decision? The foreman of the jury stood up. She towered above the podium, and I thought she looked professional in her blue skirt. I targeted the piece of paper floating in her hand that revealed what 12 people thought should happen to a man they didn't even know. We have, Your Honor, she said.